Plus, right now we're going to have also two cyclists coming by to talk about this weekend's big cycling event.
Yeah,
I think they're still cycling on their way over here and
burning tires for this weekend cycling event. And hey guys!
Ooh, okay, hold on.
Just a moment before you head off.
That's right. Before you head off to the cycling event, I know it takes quite a while to cycle to the event itself here in Singapore.
Long way to go.
Let's formally introduce them first. Chris Rod, and also last year's winner of OCBC Cycle, Ben Kirsten. Very good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for cycling into the show. We've never had that before.
Thanks for having us. Great, yeah. Always good to be a first.
So tell us about this race, that's coming up, the OCBC Cycle race. I mean, what should people be looking out for?
Look, it's very exciting this year. We've made an exciting change. We've moved the pro criterion, which is the reason why Ben's in town, to under floodlights on Saturday night. In previous years, it's been on the Sunday. So that's going to be very exciting, different experience for the riders. And hopefully we're going to get lots of Singaporeans down there to see some of the best riders in the world. We've got 80 riders from around the world here.
Well, what inspired you to move the event tonight, though? I mean, it's always been a day event.
Yeah, it's obviously hot in the day. These cyclists are amazing athletes, so they don't complain about it. But I'm sure they won't be complaining about making it a bit cooler. But I think particularly for a spectator experience and to do something different, night F1, why not nighttime cycling? Yeah.
What do you expect? I mean, have you done a night race before?
Yeah, criteriums are often at night as well, and I think it's very good for the crowd to see. It's very spectacular, but in Singapore it's so hot, and the sun last year, I don't think many people wanted to come out onto the track and watch the race, so it suits everybody. It suits the riders who are racing in the heat and the spectators who are watching it, so it's a great idea, and I'm very happy to be here.
Is it more challenging for you to cycle at night, to race at night?
No, I assume the Formula 1 track will have amazing floodlights. I think it'll be a much faster race because of the sun won't play such a part, so everyone will be much more fierce, which is not so good for me, but everyone has to race the same race, but it's going to be very difficult.
But when an event takes place at a different time of the day, do you re-strategize, or you just go in with the same set of mind?
It's the same sort of thing, but it works very well for us because now I get an extra half a day to get acclimatised to Singapore. I just got here last night, so now I've almost got 2 days before the race, whereas last year it was just 1 day.
Do you guys have any secret tips? Is there a certain routine that you go through before the big race?
Yeah.
Like a day before? Do you go for a massage?
Actually, what do you eat just before the workout, or rather the race? What do you eat or drink?
Usually a lot of carbohydrates. Try to get some pasta, like particularly the night before. But then the day before, especially here with the heat, just lots of water and keep the fluids up, the Powerade or whatever it is.
What about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a little bit more of an amateur than he is. So try not to have too full a stomach when you go out. Obviously, be hydrated is really key when you're here in Singapore. So sports drinks and water. Yeah.
The other thing about cycling in big races like that is sometimes when you get into an accident, we've all seen it on TV. Everybody goes down.
Domino effect,
I mean, how? Because you guys are so close to each other and you're going really fast.
Yeah, hopefully not on Saturday night.
No, hopefully, fingers crossed. But is there a way to avoid that? Can you sense whether it's coming? I mean,
that's the crazy thing about bike riding and why it's so popular. It is a very dangerous sport and it's very fast. We average 45 kilometres an hour and we're often over 60, and all we have are these little helmets and shirts and. But that's what we're used to. We know where the problems lie in the sport, and we get ready to crash most of our careers. I think.
So since you're the veteran here, let me just ask you for some tips. What do you usually do for yourself? Do you pace yourself, or do you go all out from the very start? You know how marathoners do their whole strategy thing as well.
I'm a sprinter. I come from a sprinting background, so I'd like to leave my effort till the very end, and we've got a team over here supporting me to help do that. So I like to save my energy right for that last little bit.
Well, Chris, any last words you want to say to the folks out there who are coming down to watch the race, who are taking part?
Yeah, I'd say Singaporeans, great opportunity here. We've got, apart from Ben, we've got the current #1 ranked cyclist in the world, Cameron Meyer, here. We've got 80 great riders from around the world. It's amazing to see it live, very different from on TV. It's very fast, it's exciting. Get down to the F1 pit building, 8:30 on Saturday night. It's going to be a great occasion. And then we've got 10,000 people riding in the OCBC Cycle Singapore community rides on Sunday. So a really great weekend of activity.
Looking forward to that, especially because it's a night event. I think that makes it even more exciting. Well, best of luck, guys.
Thanks very much. Thanks for having us.
And we should tell folks, in fact, it's not just the cycling event itself. There's even a rock and ride music festival after that, So if nothing at all, you can come down for the post party.
Yeah, that music festival is actually hosted by OCBC tonight and tomorrow night. Entry is free and the details are on the website. So if you want to find out more, just log on to the website. And we're going to go for a quick break, but after the break, we've got Patrick bringing us all the